What's up, guys? It's Yordi. I don't think I've ever actually done an intro for this before. Welcome back to the Seen It All podcast. I'm here with,
Your boy Jinx.
yeah, isn't that crazy? Freaky Friday kind of going on. Shout out that Disney episode we did last time. Um, I have something to ask you, Jacob.
Shoot, man.
Yeah, so you really enjoyed Project Hail Mary. I really enjoyed Project Hail Mary. And we kind of both agreed that that movie was meant to be seen in the theater. But there's kind of a contention going on, or it's an ongoing war, the
Mm,
decline of the theater.
yeah,
You have a lot of streaming services coming up.
correct.
So I was going to ask you today, and I think we should explore it more. What are some of your favorite streaming services? What do they have to offer? And then, do you think that streaming services are pretty much going to prevail? Do you like them enough that it's kind of going to stomp out the movie viewing experience? So we can explore those kinds of topics. And I don't know. This just kind of came up because the other day I actually canceled my Peacock
Mm,
subscription.
interesting.
Um, but there are some streaming services I really like
Mhm,
that I'm like, I'm going to keep these forever. I like the movies on here,
yeah.
and sometimes I'd rather pull those up than go to the theater.
Mhm.
So that's what we're digging into today. Subscription services. Shout out people we're pending on for our sponsorship.
Yeah, future shout outs.
Future shout out.
Yeah. So, kind of what Yordi alluded to, I think it's a topic no matter who you talk to, and if you're a fan of cinema, if you see these high paying actors with the same kind of discussion, is the viewing experience less enticing now? One, because it's so expensive. Two, because you can wait 3 weeks for a movie to come out and you can just watch it for free on Prime, or you can pay $2 to watch it on Prime
Mm-hmm. What's up
or
with
on
that?
Netflix or whatever. Yeah, so I guess kind of rolling the ball, like getting this discussion talked about, like you said, we just saw Project Hail Mary, and I thought, yeah, if you have not checked out that podcast episode, go check it out.
Hey,
Really good. We had some
gonna go
guests
ahead
on
and
there.
plug that.
Yeah.
Yeah, go watch that one. That one's
Um,
really good.
and how we talked about how that movie, no matter if you liked it or not, that movie was almost meant to be seen in theaters. It's kind of, I'm not saying it was like on the same level as Interstellar, but it still had that cinematography. I know we're a casual podcast who talk about movies, but the cinematography does play a fact of what movies are beneficial to go see in theaters rather than just watch it at home. You know?
Yeah, and I kind of agree with you on that. Just I don't know, movies got to start rising to the occasion more for that kind of
Correct.
cinematic presentation. Like we're excited for the Odyssey.
Yeah.
Project Hail Mary nailed it.
Yeah.
Interstellar, we always agree would have been so
Yeah.
goaded to watch in IMAX, and
For
just
sure.
and some movies that are coming out just don't have that quality anymore. It's straight to the streaming service.
Yeah.
And I actually did a study in school exploring streaming services,
Huh.
specifically Netflix. And a lot of these places, have their own in-house studios now,
Yeah.
Netflix originals that are kind of competing with
Yeah. For
movie
sure.
theaters. Like, why even go to the movie theater when Netflix has their own movie that's not going to be in movie
And I think
theaters?
that's something that just came out recently where the Netflix owner was like trying to eradicate that whole urge to even go to the movies
Right.
anymore. So,
Yeah, you'll still see some of those streaming services appear. It's kind of interesting. I know there's an anime called Demon Slayer that I think it's like exclusively on Crunchyroll or some streaming service,
I
but
don't
they
know that.
actually their movie got into theaters, so that's been
Hmm.
going on. It's like the reverse.
Hmm.
A lot of these in-house studios get them on the big
Like
screen
work your way
because
up
they
kind
know
of
that
deal.
viewing experience
Yeah,
is unbeatable when it's at the peak.
that's true.
Um,
Yeah.
I think a lot of people for the price point and stuff are just staying home.
Yeah.
But because of that topic, I think it's kind of pertinent today to kind of go over some of the movies available in the catalog that you might see across these streaming services. And so I'll kind of lead into it. For my first one, I'm going to go with Tubi. No,
I,
I'm just kidding.
I was
I'm
about to
just
say I
kidding.
do I do not have Tubi. So
I'm just kidding. I'm
no
just
offense to
kidding.
anybody who has
Hey,
Tubi,
Tubi, I'm
but
sure I'm sure Tubi has its place in the world. making cauliflower, by the way, guys. I got the walkout. Um, yeah, no, my actual first legit. I'm gonna include TV show catalog for this. I know it's not necessarily movie oriented,
Yeah.
but I think the streaming service has both.
Mhm.
HBO Max. HBO Max. I feel like it's the slick, it's the really cool streaming
Yeah.
service. They kind of do what they do for the people who have it.
Mhm.
Where I feel like Netflix is more like mass production, making a ton of different episodes and TV shows, movies
Yeah.
for different audiences. HBO Max acquires really popular
Well sought after
yeah,
movies,
yeah.
probably. Yeah.
They want their catalog to be really high end, with well defined features. So with like the shows like Game of Thrones on there, being one of HBO Max's originals, they've got this new show called The Pit, which once again is really
I've heard
intense.
that's really good.
Yeah, really, really well done. They've got some originals that they do, and they focus on it being well done rather than pumping out a ton of different shows.
Yeah.
And so I think that kind of distinguishes it. It's got a lot of really high quality stuff,
Yeah.
like Rick and Morty on there that um, that really they've got stuff for everybody too.
Yeah.
They they've got their animated sections. They have like a horror fest as all streaming services do, but I think their horror catalog during that time
Mhm.
is a lot of A24 films, which are
Those are
to me
those
really
are
really
popping
nice.
off lately.
Yeah. And so I think for the bang for the buck, for movies and shows that are kind of aligned with my viewing experience,
Yeah.
HBO Max has got that quality.
That's fair. Yeah. So like I don't have HBO Max, so it's kind of hard for me because I don't know what is specifically on there. I can imagine if it's not on Prime or Netflix, it has to be on some of these other streaming services. So I imagine that's how that works. Like the licensing of these movies are probably back and forth between these companies. Um, excuse me. Like for me right now, I think Amazon Prime is up there for me. You got a mix of everything on there because that just kind of it's one less because majority of the people, I'm gonna say this is probably not even a right stat. I'm gonna say 75%, at least 80% of the American population has Amazon Prime. And now the fact that they're having football games on there now, soccer games, basketball games, anything else, like I feel like they have a lot outside of movies and shows. They may not produce like as many like of their own TV shows or movies, but if you can like catch it on a good week, they have a lot of good movies available on Prime. And sometimes they kind of link in, like if you have a Paramount Plus subscription, they'll have that,
Mm-hmm.
or Star subscription, they'll throw that in. Um, but at the same time, like I think it's just like your preference, excuse me. And Amazon Prime, I think you kind of lump in with your Amazon Prime, packages and all that. You wouldn't have to have like a separate account for that.
Yeah. No, and Amazon Prime was crossing my mind a lot for these kinds of choices. Sorry if the aromas of my herbs and spices on my cauliflower are affecting you, Jacob.
No, no.
Um, but I mean, they have great shows. I really like Invincible as an Amazon Prime kind of original. That show's so good. The Boys, also really good show on Amazon. And I kind of like, again, they've got the sports offering going on. I like it's bundled in with my Prime anyways kind
Yeah.
of deal.
Mm.
It's just like a really, you kind of feel like, oh, I got so much value out of the
Yeah.
subscription that the
Right.
video part of it doesn't even seem to mean a thing. But then I like the part some of them are Prime and free, but even just you can watch renting the movies on there. It's
Yeah.
kind of they're cheaper too to
Yeah,
me.
it's
Like
it's like $3 or $4 the majority of the time for renting a movie, and then sometimes you'll catch a sale for the purchase of the movie, and it's like $7. Like I purchased Primal Fear, and it was $4.
yeah, and I'm
So
pretty cool with that. Like I'm pretty cool with that price point.
yeah,
And
for
so
sure.
yeah, Amazon Prime is definitely up there. I'm gonna exclude it from mine though.
Yeah.
Um, Going on to the next ones though, Fubo. I'm kidding again.
Okay, I was like, I don't know if I've actually ever met somebody who has these. So
Dude, shout out Fubo, but I'm gonna actually. I know this is contradictory, but it's actually not. I just canceled my Peacock subscription because me and my wife are double paying for it. We both had a
that's
subscription.
great.
So Peacock is actually. I mean, again, it's got one thing that always kept me subscribed. The Office. The Office is my show growing up. My brother and I watched it. We had it on DVD.
Hmm.
Them releasing the Superfan episodes.
Those are so good.
Those are so good. Extra quality content. Um, I will say that sometimes you're like, dang, Peacock is just driven by The Office. Like, I wonder how many people are subscribed to Peacock just because it had The Office on it.
Ooh, I'll throw out a percentage. It probably has to be close to half,
Yeah,
I would say.
which great show,
Yeah.
but I think they have a lot more on there too. It's a lot more feel good watching those. Like Modern Family. I'm
Yeah.
not finding life changing movie experiences on there,
Correct. Yeah.
but I think Peacock has some really quality
Has the
TV
classics like
content.
Shrek.
Yeah,
It's
Shrek.
like
Yeah, they got like DreamWorks.
DreamWorks on there.
Yeah, DreamWorks Shrek on there kind of. I didn't know that.
Mhm.
Takes it to the next level. Actually, maybe that's my number one because Shrek.
Shrek.
They've got enough quality classic content.
Mhm.
I don't think they're necessarily making new stuff, and if they are, I think they've got some reality TV shows.
I know they host the Olympics, but like,
Yeah, watching those, we did watch those a little bit. Yeah, they've got some sports on there. I think they have Amazon is Monday night, maybe, or Thursday night.
I think
and Peacock's
Amazon
the
is
other.
Thursday Night Prime.
I think Monday night is Peacock.
Yeah, I believe
Peacock has their own
Yeah.
sports day too, and yeah, they've got some sports offering too. Which, like, when you're looking at Netflix, they don't really have that much. I think they might be trying to branch into there,
Yeah.
but Peacock's got it going on enough. I will say the price point has gone up, and that's the reason I even thought about unsubscribing in the first place. It kind of makes it steep
Yeah.
if you want that adless experience.
Yeah.
But
That's something we'll get into near
oh
the
my
end
goodness,
of the
yeah.
episode.
But enough of that being said, I still think really great offerings on there for now. I would subscribe to Peacock. Shout out my wife. Thank you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say one of the obvious ones. I think Disney Plus um, is up there, especially if you have the Hulu bundle. Because like what we've talked about in the past is like Disney encompasses so many companies, and it's up there for me. Just it they don't. I guess like if you're a Disney Channel kind of person, they do have some of the newer shows, but you know, if you have a kid of any age, they're gonna have things that anybody can watch for sure.
For sure. Yeah, for my next one, I'm thinking I'm gonna go with Geo Hotstar, the hottest streaming service in India. I'm kidding. I'm actually gonna go. This one's kind of different. It's got stuff on. This is a personal treasure of mine.
Yeah.
I don't even pay for it. Shout out Anna's mom.
All right, that's a crazy connection.
Hey, you can have my HBO Max password, Jacob. Discovery Plus.
It's like Animal Planet.
Yeah, this is my guilty pleasure.
You pay for Animal Planet.
I
Dog.
pay for Animal Planet.
That's crazy.
I pay for Mythbusters.
Forgot that's on
I
there.
pay for Deadliest Catch.
Aren't those on YouTube?
Yeah, but
Are you paying for this stuff and it's all on YouTube?
no, they're not. They're not quite on YouTube. And dude, why am I blanking on it? Jeremy Wade, he's fishing and catching all the fish in the world.
Oh yeah.
What is that called? I'm blanking on it. I'm really disappointed in myself.
Deadly Sketch?
No, Deadly. I'm thinking it's like most dangerous fish.
Don't they have Shark Week on there?
They got Shark Week. Yeah. Dang, Jeremy Wade. Monster.
Monster, yeah. That's
What's the?
Didn't
It's
he die?
no. River Monsters.
River Monster.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I was
That
thinking
took
of
me
Deadly Sketch.
That took me a long time, and I'm ashamed, but I love watching River Monsters. Yeah, I think Discovery Plus is kind of that quiet hidden gem, and you got to be the audience for it. kind of science oriented or nature.
They have a lot of like space stuff on there too.
Yeah, yeah, they've got a lot of like learning and cool stuff
Mm.
that kind of like that positive mind stimulation.
Yeah,
Um, and so I would definitely just go to there, and I think their like cost is really cheap because they're not really trying to win and produce.
it's fair. Yeah.
They're not making movies and hits like that. They've got their content and they've got their audience, and
Mhm.
they're good with it. I appreciate them for it.
Yeah.
And before, or actually, I don't want to say it. I'm gonna have some dishonorable mentions.
Go ahead.
No,
Yes. And that can lead us into the pricing kind of point as well.
yeah, I used to have Hulu. I do not like Hulu. I think it is the worst streaming
You don't even
service.
have it like if it's on Disney Plus. If
I
it's looked
might
in.
have Hulu.
He's
Um,
lying. He's lying to the
but no,
American people.
that's how much I don't care for it. The ads on it were always annoying. I don't
Yeah.
think they have a good catalog of stuff.
They have some of like decent like crime documentaries. I like crime documentaries, but I think I'm just gonna wait till like Netflix comes out.
Yeah, Netflix
Gotcha.
has got some quality ones,
Yeah.
which also Netflix as the godfather of all streaming services. Kind of feeling mid lately.
For sure.
I've been disappointed with what they've been producing.
Yeah.
Um, that's just me though. I will say I kind of it's hard to like something that's so expensive for one thing. So I kind of got to talk about YouTube TV.
Oh, yeah. That'll if you.
So freaking expensive.
It's absurd. Like my dad has it. He cancels it like after football season.
After yeah, that's what I get it for because you can watch 4 games on one
Yeah.
screen. It's cool,
And he's like, I don't know what the price of it is now.
dude. It's like $120
That's absurd.
per week.
Let's see. Let's do some research. It is $82
Jeez.
as of April per month for 100 channels. And the sports plan, you can get it for $64 a month. So, but like,
It's bigger than what I think it is because
that's
it's
with
got the
ads
channels.
too.
Yeah, the ads. Who cares?
That's crazy.
But I only like it college football season having the 4 games on the screen.
Yeah.
That's all I care about.
And NFL too. Like,
Or yeah. That falls in there. The
and
same kind of
it's just a big complaint with YouTube TV is the pricing.
pricing is
If you can
crazy.
keep YouTube TV like throughout the year, you are doing pretty well off. Like
You got to
you
be
don't
a
like
millionaire.
kudos to you, whoever's actually paying YouTube TV like for
I love the
12
people
months
that
at a time.
pay for it for me to watch it.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, I think for me, it's like one of the most, or one of another overrated one is Paramount Plus. I've had Paramount Plus in the past.
hmm
I like, and I had like the student discount. And it was pretty cheap.
Student discounts, goaded for
And
streaming.
yeah, and like Paramount Plus just didn't have anything I wanted to watch. Um, Netflix did just come out. If you're a fan of crime documentaries, um, they just came out with one. Like I think her name was like Mariah something, and it was like that's a whole other different topic. But that was a pretty good crime documentary. That's one thing I think Netflix does pretty well compared to the other just crime
I like
documentaries.
them. I like Netflix
For sure. So as that leads us into like the pricing, what do you think about how we constantly see Netflix is upping their prices, YouTube TV's upping their prices? What is your opinions on that?
Yeah, it's such a stranglehold how that like can't be regulated. Like, what do you even do about that? I think it's one of those things that as those increase, you're gonna have to narrow down your choices. Obviously, I'm not gonna pay the same price point risen $5 every year
Yeah.
for five. I'm gonna cut one so I can pay for the others. And so you're chiseling away. It's kind of like the point of this episode is the favorites
Yeah.
and kind of having that like password sharing. Don't tell anybody we do that. Like people do that because it's so expensive.
expensive.
It's crazy. I mean, we used to have the strategy in my family of you get this service, like you check off boxes of services. I think those like price increases I have to ask, like, why? Like, what?
To have price increases and ads still be a part of like the normal base plan is absurd. I get these companies are obviously they want to make a profit and they're trying to get these companies whatever, but I don't need to see Wegovy advertised 6 times as I watch Brother Bear or something.
Shout out, Brother Bear. You should go watch the
Yeah,
Disney
go
episode.
check out the latest
If you didn't
Disney
know,
episode.
we dropped that name in there. Very cool. But yeah, no, exactly. And I'm not seeing the improvements. I'm not seeing the value. Netflix has games. Who? Who?
They have podcasts on there.
I saw that last night.
Like, hey, if we get on there, I won't complain.
Sure, actually, we love Netflix.
If Netflix, if you hear this, we'd love to have or be on
might
there.
change our opinion.
Yeah, we may change our opinion, but as of right now, that is absurd. I shouldn't watch Call Her Daddy on.
I'm not
on
cranking
Netflix.
up Netflix to watch that and pay $10 more.
That is what for you. That is what YouTube is for.
Yeah.
If we're being honest,
I think everyone kind of needs to stay in their lane
for sure,
and it'll keep it cheaper and it'll keep people happier. But at the end of the day, as those prices increase and we keep on cutting out our subscriptions, we think movies are so expensive, but you think about what you're paying a month for your subscriptions, and that movie's not as expensive. That experience you get isn't as expensive anymore. So it's just kind of an interesting development and way to see it. And for now, we both have our favorite streaming services, but I think streaming services aren't necessarily on my side right now, and as we keep on going. So
yeah,
it was just an interesting episode to pull up because I was having to go through what all I was paying for subscription wise. And
it's always good to review that too.
Yeah,
like
so
you have no clue what you're paying for until like you actually go through a list and be like, wow, I'm paying for double Peacock.
Wow, I just overdraft. I appreciate you coming out today and letting me do the intro.
No problem. Well, thank you for all those who listened. You can check us out on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Until the next episode, you've seen it all.